Hi everybody, Eric Z71 Duramax here in Orange County, where of course you know we bring you Duramax powered GM SUVs. Today we're looking at another version of our Super Sport series. This is the 1500 platform. This happens to be a 2007 Z71. The reason for the video shoot is because people are always asking us, you know, is it okay if my truck is lifted? Well, absolutely. As you can see here, this client has a 6-inch lift. He's running 35-inch tires. He has custom wheels. So one of the things he wanted to do while he was having this truck built was he wanted the 500 horsepower and the 1,000 foot-pounds, but he didn't want to give up his rims and tires, as that would be a costly expense. So again, just as you've seen in many of our other trucks, we perform what we call the Mini Max, and that's where we actually do a billet spacer on a semi-floater 9.5-inch 3/4 ton rear end. Then you keep the 6-lug wheel pattern, but you get the benefits of having that 14-bolt 3/4 ton rear end in the back end. We have been asked before, you know, is that 9.5-inch going to hold up over time? Well, the very first time we did this was actually to my wife's 07 Denali. Her truck puts down on the rear wheels 530 horsepower and 1,044 foot-pounds of torque. And that truck has been driven every day for a little over 40,000 miles now, and it's just fine. So yes, they hold up very, very well. But walking around the truck, as you can see, it really, other than the stainless tip on the exhaust system, it really doesn't look any different from any other vehicle. We were able to retain a nice level stance in spite of the lift. We were able to make some adjustments there, so as you can see, the truck sits nice and even. One of the things the client did for ease of access was he opted for these amp power steps. Now these are really nice because you get the LED lights on them and for in the nighttime, and the step actually comes down lower to make getting in and out of the vehicle much more convenient. Now, when we look under the hood, everything is, as we always say, simply right. Notice that everything is again in the factory location, just like always. The Duramax will achieve 2 foot-pounds for every horsepower if you're not implementing torque limiting. So therefore, on these lighter trucks or lighter SUVs, we can get away with running the 500/1000 tune even on a stock transmission without any issues, because the SUVs only weigh 6,000 pounds when they're completed, as opposed to a 3/4 ton that weighs 7,300. And then of course you'll notice we have the Helia vacuum pump here to run the vacuum brake system that we retain. So other than that, and he's got the large boost charge pipe on there too. And so that little combination of the boost pipe, we run a PPE 160 lift pump, and of course the 4-inch exhaust and everything, and in the end you end up with 500 horsepower and 1,000 foot-pounds. So you end up with an SUV with Corvette performance. When we get inside, again, as we always say, everything simply works. So you get all your readouts, everything functions exactly as it should. Monitors, of course, all your trip data. So now everything else is fully integrated. So this client is running the standard selective 4-wheel drive. So this is the system that's standard for the, of course, the 3/4 ton pickup. But everything else remains completely functional and normal, just like you'd expect any Duramax SUV that actually showed up from GM to be. So you retain all the functionality of, you know, tap shift and everything, just like all our vehicles. So in the end, if you're looking for high performance speed and acceleration, and you're looking for good fuel economy, well, and you're not towing more than 10,000 pounds, the Super Sport series just might be the right truck for you. At any rate, so this is Eric Swanson with Duramax. Thanks for taking time to watch our video. Have a wonderful day.